Yes, gents, how are we doing? So today's question is, should I cut out bread? Now, first of all, what you have to understand is there's no sort of like good and bad foods, okay? Like I know people label bread as sort of, oh, it's bad for you should cut it out, okay? Like gluten, all these different things, carbs, whatever, okay? But what you have to understand is like, food is just sort of, again, calories, nutrients, and sort of like how much it fills you up. And then that's on a sort of a scale, like a spectrum, okay? Because at one end, you've got like the high calorie, low sort of nutrient sort of, and sort of low sort of palatable sort of, or the ones that don't sort of fill you up, basically, the food sort of, which is more classically your sort of junk food, which is your sort of your pizza, your chocolate, your crisps. Again, high in calories and is low in nutrients, and then it doesn't fill you up as much. That's why you eat a lot of it, you binge on it. And then the other side of the spectrum, you've got perhaps sort of like, your lower calorie, higher nutrient, and again, like sort of the foods that fill you up a lot more, which is obviously your meat, fish, veg, fruit, etc. They're obviously lower in calories, they're higher in lots of nutrients, and then like so obviously they fill you up more as well, okay? So this is what you have to understand, and then sort of perhaps bread is perhaps somewhere in the middle, okay? So again, like foods are not necessarily good or bad, it's just the amount of calories it contains, the nutrients, etc. So what you have to understand is that it's not about sort of cutting it out, it's about managing it. It's about like realizing how much you're having and like distinguishing that. They're like the serving size. So like, should I cut out bread? Well, it depends on how much you're having, okay? It depends sort of, are you having like 1 or 2 slices a day, like with some eggs in the morning, or are you having sort of basically a loaf a day, okay? And that's all you have sort of toast, like so 4 slices of toast in the morning, then you have sandwiches, then you have sort of more bread in the evening, and it's like sort of, there's a different sort of, it's a completely different thing, and it's different in the dosage, okay? It's like, it's not the same thing, because just having sort of a few slices of toast in the morning with like eggs, if we can fit that in with everything else, it's going to be fine, okay? That's great, okay? Like, so I have bread every day, but again, it doesn't mean there's a difference between, like I said, having like 1 to 2 slices of toast, or just like a wrap or a baguette or something like that, compared to having then a sort of an actual sort of a full-on loaf and like living off bread sort of thing. So you have to sort of realize sort of how much you're having, distinguish like the portion sizes, the dosage, and then sort of just like fit that into your overall day. Like I said, just like look at how much you have in the calories within that sort of like, I don't know, 4 slices, 6 slices of bread, whatever you're having, and factor that into your day along with your other meals, okay? So that's it, okay? There's no sort of like, should I cut out bread, shouldn't? You can cut out bread, but what you got to realize is that's only going to be a short like lived thing, okay? If you do cut out bread, because like, is it going to allow you to be sustainable? Okay, because life is obviously, like, bread is nice to eat, it's nice. And again, cut that out, again, it's only be a short time frame before you want to reintroduce it. You want to have it again. You're craving some sort of sandwich, or you're craving some toast or something like that. And then sort of, you're going to end up binging on it. So the more you restrict or cut it out, the more you're likely going to sort of be putting it off, and then ultimately sort of, binge on it and sort of bounce and rebound to it. Whereas again, if you just know how to manage it and moderate it, know your serving size, then you can just have it just in your diet sort of thing, and just be sustainable. And that goes to any food as well. Like, so if you want to cut out chocolate, crisps, milk, dairy, alcohol, the more you want to cut stuff out, the sort of less sustainable it becomes. Okay, the more restrictions you apply, the less likely do you are to stick to it, and then obviously it's harder to build any consistency or like longevity or sustainability with your diet, and that's why you just yo-yo all the time. Okay, because you cut out bread, it lasts for 5 to 7 days, and then you have a loaf of bread on the weekend because you've missed it so much. And there, we're back to square one. So hasn't really done anything, hasn't solved the problem, is it? So you just have to realize sort of, bread is not necessarily good or bad. It's just the amount, the dosage you have of it. And again, you don't have to cut it out. You just have to manage it, okay? And realize sort of, are you having, like, does bread mean 1 to 2 slices, perhaps in the morning or as a sandwich? Or is it sort of, having a sort of full-on, like, sort of loaf and, like, sort of rolls and bagels and all these different things that's going to contribute and add up the calories for the day? Okay, hope that helps, gents, and gives you a different perspective. Any questions or any help you need, let me know or comment below.